So yeah, technical difficulties right off the bat tonight. Internet, I started a stream, I hit the button, 2 minutes later, it was like, oh, you have no internet. Oh no. Oh no. Comcast, you suck. I need to buy a sand seal, or rent a sand seal, so let's talk to her. Vazak, if you're hoping to cross the vast Gerudo Desert, sand seal surfing is the way to do it. It's only 20 rupees to rent one. Need a shield too? Just pay 50 rupees. What do you say? Let's seal the deal. What? Is that some kind of slang? I wonder if it's just the thing outside of Gerudo Town. And since we have a sand seal, we should be good. Alright, cool. And we are going to finally take on Naboris. In between the stream, actually earlier today, I made some more stamina potions. Because last week was a bit of a sad wake-up call, realizing that we have none. And there's Riju. Okay, let's talk to Rij. Huh? Well then, that's what you really look like, huh? With Vo banned from the town, it's not very common for me to see someone like you. What a sight. Divine Beast Vomit Von Naboris is pretty intimidating. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Oh, yeah, he's scary. If we want to get close enough to that thing, we'll need to use sand seals. Are you ready? Of course. Oh. Feeling confident? Good. Let's get going then. First, we'll use the sand seals to get in really close to that thing. I'll take the lead. I'm counting on you to shoot at its feet with bomb arrows. Naboris draws energy from the ground to keep moving. If you damage the feet, I think you can stop it. Those lightning strikes, though, getting hit even once could prove fatal. The Thunderhelm can repel the lightning strikes, protecting me from harm, but it can also shield a limited area around me. You'll have to stay close if you don't want to be shocked. And listen, if you're not too injured to keep fighting, promise me you'll retreat here to the lookout post. Don't do anything reckless under any circumstances. Here are some Gerudo bomb arrows. There aren't many, so be sure to put them to good use. 20. That's actually quite a few. And we actually bought some before, earlier today when we were doing stuff. Just getting reacquainted with the controls, because I'm playing a lot of Elden Ring now. It's sort of my go-to game now. I didn't expect that, but here we are. Anyway, this is the last time I'll ask. Are you ready? Of course! Alright, so, well, we can change a few things on the fly, like our bow. Could you give me a bit of room just for a moment? We have to equip the arrows and equip a better bow. My name is Riju, descendant of the royal line and leader of the Gerudo people. With the power of the heirloom passed down in my family, I shall calm the divine beast Von Naboris. Ancestors of the Gerudo, answer my call. Aid me in this task. Cool. Oh wow, I can feel the power coursing through me. Freaking helmet. Let's move. Yeah, let's move. Lady Urbosa, please grant Link and me your protection. Cool. This beast is notoriously difficult. Alright, so before we get too gung-ho here, let's equip this, which has a flat trajectory. Let's equip the bomb arrows. And I think that's it. We could equip one of these. And equip the lightning resist armor. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. We're gonna do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, 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 whoa, okay. Whoa, whoa, read you. Okay. Okay, okay, ooh, okay, okay, I got the hang of it. I got the hang of it. No dashing. No dashing unless she's dashing. and even if we get hit, we've got this. We're good. So, we got it. And it begins. Whoa. Look out! Yes, I know. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Whoa, what are you doing? Why'd you get... Whoa! Yeah, you got hung up on the pillar. What's going on, lady? Don't do that. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing? You are taking the most odd route. All right, let's finish this. Let's just get this done. Whoa! Okay. And one more. Uno más. Uno más. Got it.
Good link.
Oh boy. She just rode right into the foot. That is not helpful. Oh boy. We did. We got there. We got there. It helps when you have a really good bow with a flat trajectory. Mostly flat. I don't mind taking 8 shots off that bow just to make this situation tolerable.
Unfortunately, I cannot appease Naboris on my own. I have no choice but to entrust the rest to you.
And it's been that kind of evening already, so I am already drinking beer. it's just the way the night has started, with the internet conking out as soon as I started the stream. I'm having to restart my internet. It's fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun.
Don't let us down, Link.
All right, camel. There we go. Okay. Oof, this one is... Travel gate registered to map. It sounds strikingly like my Riju voice. Oh, there's Urbosa.
You sure do know how to keep a woman waiting.
Yep.
I can't wait to see you take Naboris back from Ganon. One thing at a time. You'll need a map to find your way around.
Is it too low? Is the audio of the game too low? Let me see. I can probably up it a little bit. How about there?
Head over to that guidance
There we go.
stone over there. Sounds easy, right?
All right. Cool. Thanks, Urbosa. That's very helpful. Time to kill things. Bam. Whoa, one-shot kill. Fatality. Uh-oh. Where is it? Where's the undead mouth thing? Oh, there he is. What's up? Right. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. I'm fine with using this bow. I'm just gonna use this bow. I don't care. I have a second one. It's a very good bow. This is essentially how I play Elden Ring, which I know isn't the way most people play that game. I like to, if I'm going into a new area, I like to just stealth it with a bow. Which is just, I guess, force of habit from friggin' Skyrim. It's taunting me. So I think I have to do this, and then this, and then this. Yeah. Yay, ancient core, worth it. Those are useful. We don't have the controls yet. So what the heck? What are we doing? Oh, that's it over there. Why did she make it sound like it was so hard? It's literally right over here. Narbosa, come on. It's right here. I'm thinking I gotta, like, activate the thing and Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling map of Divine Beast. Whoop. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, now we have controls. Excellent. Divine Beast controls have been activated. Enabled. Not activated, enabled. It's different. Trust me, it's different.
Good work getting the map of the Divine Beast. The terminals that control Naboris are noted by a series of glowing points on your map. Take Naboris back by activating all of the terminals. You're ready for this.
Okay, cool. Let's do this. Where do we go? I think if we rotate this one... Wait. Whoop. Like that. And this one like that. Whoop. Wrong place to stand. There we go. Boom. Oops, too far. Too far. Too far. Should have done two. Only two. Okay, well. What was that noise? Go along for the ride. Alright, so let's try that again. Turn it around. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Trying this out. If it works. Okay. Okay. Yes, there we go. Conduit complete. And there's a terminal over there. Sweet. If I put a bomb over there, will the explosion push it toward the where it needs to go? Oh, you know what? There. Haha. Ah. Yeah. Do that and then we hit it. There we go. Now we're talking. I forgot about stasis. Oh, hello, eyeball. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, sleepyhead. Hello. Hey, what's up? Alright, gotta be careful here. Whoop. Okay, now. Whoop. Hey, there we go. Oh. Is there one in here? I don't think Gotcha. Yeah, Ancient Bow was sure to be damaged eventually. We are gonna need... Well, we have a second one in our inventory. We're gonna definitely make another one, though, because they're very good. And very expensive.
There are 4 terminals remaining. I'm counting on you.
Okay. Do we need that ball? I think we do. Yes, we need to open that door. And oh, hello, friend. Boom. So now that's active. And we can move... Actually, we can just drop these. I'm just going to set them here for now. On the platform. Oh, well. They're supposed to go down here anyway, so... Not a loss. Hello. I do not want to be having to face both of you at the same time. This is less than optimal. How am I supposed to just do this? Huh? Is this? Oh, whoa, oh no. That was that was a good bow too. All right, we're gonna, let's do this one since we can always get another one. Pretty simply. Oh, it's dead. Boom, it's dead. Jeez. Well, that was fun. Okay, so now we take these and we drop them on the things. One there. And one here. Open. And that's a terminal. Boom. Alright, so before I activate this, I'm probably going to want to go and see what is over here, right? Or should I activate? I think I should just activate it, right? That looks a bit dangerous to do the way it is. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Oh, or not. Or it doesn't work the other way. Okay. Whoops. The hell? Oh, did we go too far? I think we went too far. Oh, this way activates that one. I see. Okay, and then this way activates the other one. Got it. 3 left. 2 more work. Exactly. All right. Y'all. All right. Aha! There's one.
There are 2 terminals remaining. Stay focused.
Okay. We can't Rivali's Gale. Oh, we can't. Oh my god. Really? Alright, well, we're gonna cheese it. I thought you couldn't use the things inside of a shrine, which technically this is. Alright. Fine then. Where's our location? There. So we want to rotate this one. Just one. Yes? Yes. Ta-da! Whoops.
Just 1 terminal remaining. You're almost there.
Dope! Alright, so that's gonna... Oh, it's right there. There it is. I see it! Is that gonna flatten out? It is. Sweet. Boom. And now we start to move again. Sweet. Ooh, Hello. Okay. And we just ride this to the top. And hop out. And whoa, 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 don't fall off. Do not do that. Alright. Hopefully we have a good trajectory. Feels kind of iffy. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah!
Well done. That was the last of the terminals. Now, you'll need to start up the main control unit. Take a good look at your map. Head for the glowing mark you see there. You're doing well.
Is it the big one right in the middle?
But overconfidence can be a deadly foe.
I think it is. I think it's that one right there, the big glowy one. Okay. Okay. One thing I'm going to do is get my camera ready. You always got to you have to remember to take pictures of these blight Ganons. For the what do you call it? Compendium. She just like compendium. Oh, hi, Ganon. Thunderblight. I was correct. I almost said Stormblight, but no, it's Thunderblight. All right.
Stay on your edge, Link. This formidable adversary was made by Ganon, and brought me to a warrior's demise 100 years ago. Do not allow this to be your end. Fight for your life.
Okay, but I gotta take a picture of him first.
This thing is fast.
There he is.
Watch it.
Got him. Okay, well. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Sucking big time. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Hi. Okay. What? Okay. I'm doing this completely. Hey, buddy. Got him. Alright. Gotta remember what button is what. Because it's been a little while since I've played this.
Just like that.
Woo!
Unleash your power. Great.
Whoa. Hey. Whoa. Hey. I don't know if this sword is the best. But you know what? Ooh.
Go.
Whoa. 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 All right. Come on. Whoop. Okay. Well, if ever there were a time. Okay, okay, okay. Now here's where it gets hard. Okay, so we need this. We need to run. Ah, you missed one. Gotcha.
Now good shot. Just like that.
Whoop. Get a better camera angle here. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Wow, we almost have him dead. Oh god. Okay. What's he doing? Oh god! What was that?
Link!
He's mad. He's mad. Oh. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Got him. Yay. Cool. I think that's sadly the smoothest that's ever gone for me. I mean, compared to 99% of the enemies in Elden Ring that you fight, that's nothing. That was nothing. Oh, we beat it just in time for our ad break. Sweet. Perfect. Well, we're gonna do this whole thing and then take our ad break. We're not gonna interrupt this. Sweet. Oh, I guess we can just do it right now while we're staring at the heart container. We will be right back after this quick little ad break, and then there will be more Breath of the Wild to be had by all. Come on back. Hey, we're back as promised, and we are continuing to play Breath of the Wild. We're gonna get this heart container. Sweet. Dope. And we're gonna talk to Urbosa and free Naboris from this. Once you activate the main control unit, you will not be able to re-enter the interior of this divine beast. Do you still wish to activate it? Yes! I think I got everything. Most everything. There was a shield, but I don't have room. There's no room.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Link. Thanks to your valor and skill, my soul is free. And Naboris is ours once again. Which means that finally, we can complete what we started years ago. We Gerudo have no tolerance for unfinished business. I've waited so long for the moment to see you finally rush Hyrule Castle. As well as for the moment when I incinerate Ganon into a pile of ash. Which reminds me, I wanted to give you a little something. Please accept this gift, which has come to be known as Urbosa's Fury.
Sweet.
It will no doubt be of use to you.
I like that flashy spin for no reason. Just.
Both you and the princess, I know you have suffered much regarding what happened to us champions. But this is how things had to happen. No one need carry blame. So please, make it clear so she understands that. Tell her to shed any worries. And let her know I couldn't be more proud of her.
Yeah, see,
Take good care of the princess.
Wait, I'll wait till she's done.
Oh, and also, take good care of Hyrule.
Yeah, you have that flashback when you see Riju wearing the helmet of Zelda and Urbosa hanging out on Naboris, and Zelda's like sleeping in Urbosa's lap. And initially, I thought like, oh, there's like a romantic thing going on between Zelda and Urbosa, but I think because Urbosa definitely shows some affection, but I think it was more like a motherly kind of affection. And I think it's reinforced when she said, well, I guess he could take it either way. But I think that it's reinforced when she said she's proud of her. It could be romantic. I don't know. To me, it seems more of a maternal bond that Urbosa felt for Zelda. Now we can see Naboris do a super Power Ranger laser. Yep. I think this is the one that takes the longest to finally do it. It's like getting in position. Oh, that's a new feature. I didn't realize that was a feature. Cool. 3 out of 4, baby. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5.
Legend of the Gerudo. Celebrated over ages. And you.
And yes, we are going to be doing the Champions Ballad stuff.
You are a legend as well.
Eventually.
Isn't that right, Naboris? The bitter essence of defeat from a century ago still sits upon my tongue. But that is now in the past. It was written that Calamity Ganon once adopted the form of a Gerudo. And that will make this victory all the more satisfying.
I like that they tie that in.
I like that. Now I can take this personally. Once we've established a lock on that thing, it will be up to Link to keep Ganon occupied until the moment we unleash our strike. That moment is going to be so delicious.
Delicious. Delicious. Ha ha. Oh my god! I was a bolt of light! I saw the end of time! Oh my god! Oh, I was pure light for... Oh, wow. I hit A, which is the same location as the dash button for Elden Ring. My bad. Oh, I thought she was going to be completely voiced. She did the first word. The rest is up to me. Fine. You're back. I'm glad you're okay. Truly I am. Naboris is no longer a threat to the town. I am still worried about the larger threat to Hyrule, but at least my people won't be troubled by Naboris anymore. Chests! I want to offer you these as thanks for your help. I trust you'll accept them. These pieces of equipment are priceless treasures of the Gerudo people. They were once worn by Lady Urbosa. Since you and Lady Urbosa were friends, it's only right that you have them. But, like, wasn't she your aunt or something? Alright. Cool. Do we have room for the... Okay. Spoilers, we get a shield and a sword. Do we have room for a shield? We don't. Hey, you know what? Let's just get rid of this. Boop. There you guys. You can delete that. You can get rid of that for me, right? Take care of my garbage. You heard me.
Sweet. So we have a shield and sword that essentially will break over time, but you can always get new ones. You just have to come back to Buliara, and she will repair them. A lot happened, but we are truly indebted to you. The champion's arms are treasures of the Gerudo, much like the Thunderhelm. If anything happens to them, you must let me know immediately.
All right, I'll be back when that happens.
If you ever find yourself in trouble, you are always welcome to come here. Everyone in this town is your ally now. However, you still mustn't let anyone discover that you're actually a Vo.
All right, seems a little weird, but okay.
Savak, what's wrong? Are you still worried about the safety of this town? Or have you grown so comfortable here that you can't imagine leaving? Whatever the case may be, you are needed elsewhere. You must eventually leave. You know this. That being said, when it's all over, if you were to drop back by here, I think we'd all be pleased to see you. Get it? Get it?
Everyone wants a piece of the link.
All right, so we will do the Sand Seal race. We're going to try to get all the shrines here in the desert, which I know is maybe a lofty goal. Maybe not. All right.
What do you want? The great Tali doesn't have time to chat with just anyone. You see, now that the Divine Beast is gone, we can finally use the race course. Tali is busy focusing her energy for the Sansil race. Actually, did you want to try to beat Tali's record? I'll warn you, they don't call her Dame of the Dunes for nothing.
Sandseal race?
You've never heard of Hyrule's pastime, the world-famous Sandseal racing? I thought everyone knew about it. Isn't that shocking, Tali? Stoic. Cool. You surf with the Sandseal and race to the finish line while also going through the arches. That's Sandseal racing. Now that's pod racing. And if you get off your shield or leave the course bounds, you're disqualified. Tali's record is 1 minute 30. If you can beat that record, that trophy is yours. This is the grand trophy that's been passed down by 10,000 years of Sandseal racing champions. Tali here is the current champion. Will you try challenging her record?
Of course.
I forgot to mention, you're racing against the champ's record. Since you're racing against the champ's record, it'll be 50 rupees per race.
Okay.
All right, payday. Enough talk. Let's begin.
But enough talk. Have at you.
A challenger has appeared to take on the Gerudo Sandseal race, apparently one who does not mind risking life and limb. But will our current record fall, the one set by our undefeated champion? The incomparable beast of the desert, the Sandseal, is ready to ride. Can our new contestant reach the goal in less than 1 minute 30 while still passing under every arch? The suspense is killing me. I'm going to start the countdown. Start the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Start. And dash. And there's one arch. Dash. There's 2 arch. You gotta go around this rock. And not dash until we are in the straightaway. Dash. There's arch 3. Here comes arch 4. Boom. Arch 5. Over this way. Whoop. 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 Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, that sucked. Well, that was an untimely dash on my part.
1. Start.
Didn't dash? Okay. Thought I hit dash. Whatever. Dash? I'm not gonna dash here. I'm just gonna try to go straight through here. There we go. Boulders. Whoa. Whoa. No, you don't. No, 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 no. Ah. Some Zalthos. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. I think we made it. I think we got all 8. Ta-da! Hey, beat it by 8.1 seconds. Cool beans. That means we get a soul orb, spirit orb. Perfect. It's a much more manly a voice than I really wanted to give her.
I believe this belongs to you. This trophy is something special. You know, our champions have passed down a legend about it for 10,000 years. The legend goes, when the holy jewel is offered onto the pedestal, the chosen one will be granted a new power. But that power has never been granted to anyone, not even to me, obviously. And yet, I sense a power emanating from you, the likes of which I have never felt in anyone else. You should give it a shot. And so, a new champion is born.
Set it down. Done. Sweet. Did it. Did it. Raqa Zunzo. 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 Sorry. And is this going to be one where you have a challenge inside, or the challenge is actually getting the shrine? I never know. I never remember. Because some are like that. Some are like, oh, hey, you made it this far. We'll give you the thing. You made it this far. We'll give you the thing. You're fine. You did your job. We'll give you the thing. Yep, it's one of those. Raqa Zunzo's blessing.
To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Raqa Zunzo. By entering this place, you've already proven your worth.
Raqa Zunzo's blessing. Raqa Zunzo. Raqa Zunzo. Raqa Zunzo. Raqa Zunzo.
Yet another radiant shield that I cannot use. Well, I can. I'm just full up on shields. Actually, you know what? You know what? We're gonna trade. You can have one of these garbage Lizalfos shields. I'll take your radiant shield. Nice. And your soul orb.
You have done well to arrive at this shrine. A hero rises to right the wrongs of Hyrule. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Ah, God, it hurts every time.
Dope. So one more and we get a thing. Stamina. We're gonna finish up our stamina.
Maximum stamina.
So, there are a couple areas with Molduga. The one that's closest is literally the one right over this way. think that's one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. We could go get a sand seal, but I think it's more fun if we just do this. Whoops. I forgot how to do it. There we go. I didn't even know you could do the... Whoa, hello. Okay, buddy. Whoops. That didn't work out the way I wanted. Okay. Really? I'll just take yours. Ooh, no you don't. Nope. Dead. Cool. We need those yellow Lizalfos tails for a fairy fountain improvement thing. Could have sworn there was one. Oh, we are. Oh, yep, 100%. Whoa! No! All right, I gotta remember how to do this. Nope. Throw it. There you go. Is that? No, I wasn't close enough. Okay. Cool. Oh, go away, wolf. No one wants. Hey. All right. Okay. There. You asked for it. Yep. You're gonna hear that? It's too far away. That's too far away. All right. We're just gonna do this. Oh, hello. Okay, watch out for that water. That's gonna. Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! Whew. Okay. Do not let him get near the water. That's bad time for everybody. Me especially. Him in the water equals bad, because then he starts to just give off an aura of electricity. Oh no, this is just gonna knock him right in the water, which is, yep, not great for us. Okay, there, we're off. Oh God, the hell. All right, or don't count that as a dodge. Whatever. Hey, those peppers, no! Oh, and then now the Molduga's got to mix in. Okay. Oh, and now I'm cold. All right, game. Everything's all happening at once. That's fine. I get it. You don't like me being good at the game. I'm not even that good at the game. Let's find the Molduga. That is not a treasure chest. Haha. Oh, shut up. Oh, God, no! Stop it! Damn it. Oh, well, now we're just... Oh, thank you, actually. That's very helpful. Go to hell. Gotcha. Jeez. All right. Woo! Oh, he's almost dead. Whoa! This bomb might do the deed. Woo. Yeah, what is that? Oh, delicious bomb. No, not really. It's okay. This will be dead. Wow. I think that's the fastest I've ever killed a Molduga. You know, barring all the interruptions and whatnot. Oh. Shrine nearby, you say? Oh. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. You gotta flip in, you gotta rip the curl, you make it so pitted. Get pitted, so pitted. Is that an actual rock? It is an actual rock. Hey, look at that. How is there a frog in the desert? Ooh, $5.
Awesome, $5.
Sorry, I forgot to do the Link voice. It's not the Link voice, it's the voice I've given Link. In my playthrough. Hey, and there's the shrine. Sweet. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, God, this has a whole thing that you gotta do. Oh, okay. So I gotta talk to her. I just found the shrine, too. Oh, my throat. It's so dry. I can't move a muscle. If this really is the end, I wish I could have one last taste. One sip of an ice-cold noble pursuit.
All right, I'll get your stupid drink.
Alright, so we need to go here. Talk to this lady.
Basak, a Hylian Vi, huh? I can't tell how old you are, but this place is definitely not for young Vi.
Excuse me.
Because the drinks we make here are different from regular drinks. For one, they have a rare treat in them. Ice.
Noble Pursuit?
You want to try our signature drink, Noble Pursuit? Unfortunately, I need a huge amount of ice to make that drink, and I'm fresh out right now. Besides, it's a really strong drink. Even if I could make it, I wouldn't sell it to a little Vi like you.
Well, actually...
What'd you say? Pocky's collapsed? I want to help her out, but I can't make a you-know-what without ice. There's ice at the ice house, but my legs aren't in the best shape for hauling ice.
Should I get it for you?
Are you serious? You'll get it? That would be a huge help. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, thank you. Pocky is my best customer. After all, I wish I could get the ice myself. Anyway, the ice house is north of town. Ansha manages it, but I think if you explain the situation, she'll let you have some ice. You should know that she heads to bed quite early. If you plan to go, you'll need to get there while the bright is out. Oh, young lady, carrying ice all the way through the desert and then all the way to town, I can't let that stand. If you bring the ice to the entrance of the ruins between town and the ice house, I can take it from there.
Alright, so just kill all those Alphos in the ruins and then carry the ice from the ice house to the entrance of the ruins. Got it.
Nothing going
Rivali's
on.
Gale is now ready.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. That actually will come in quite handy in the near future. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in some arrows to the face? How about 6? Just 6? 6 arrows in the face? Wonderful. They're not rocks. They're not. Okay, so we're gonna Boom. Dunzo. And let's make sure that we switch back. Perfect. Excuse me, sir. Can I interest you in arrows to the face? Boop. There's another Korok trial. Time trial over there. Not going to do that one right now. We have our own time trial that we're involved in right now. Excuse me, sir. Could I interest you in arrows to the face? Bite. Bite. Oh, I see him. I see him over there. Excuse me, sir. Can I interest you in a barrage? Ooh, thank you. Fire arrows. I'll take it. I don't see any more Lizalfos. Although, if I'm not looking hard enough... You don't have to look too hard for them. Oh, see? Look, there we go. There's one. Excuse me, sir! Ooh. One of those. And he's got them. Whew. Okay, let's talk to this lady.
Oh.
This is a nice house used for storing the ice brought to town from the mountains. I don't know why I gave her this voice, but I'm sticking with it. Seeing as we live in a desert, it's pretty important stuff for us, Gerudo, so I guard the ice house 24 hours a day.
Actually...
Oh.
I see. Well, if Furosa wants ice, then you should bring her some. You're permitted to take some ice. You've taken the heat into account, right? If you move too slowly, the ice will surely melt. Furosa has no use for water.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I got these boots.
All right, time to go. There you go. Oh, you know what? If we equip this, does that help? Does that help? It would be very cool if it did. So we just need to get it. Oh, you know what? You stick to the shadows. It works out a little better. Into this shadow. Into. Oh, and now they're bokoblins. Come on. They weren't there. They weren't there before. That's I call shenanigans. Okay. Come on. That's cheap. Come on, game. You're better than that. Have some respect for yourself. All right. I'm not worried about the bokoblin guts. I'm not gonna bother getting those. I really wish I would have thought this through. You know, I took the time to go through and kill all of those. Maybe it would have been worse. Maybe it would have been Lizalfos and bokoblins. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done this. I must have done this quest before. Alright, I'm going to place this here. And I'm going to take care of these bokoblins. Why are they all black bokoblins? Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Okay. Not gonna go near the fire. That's probably a bad idea. We're gonna ride these shadows to the edge of the ruins. There she is. Okay, excellent. Oop.
Hey, over here, this way. Bring the ice over here. Yeah, that's what I was doing. You're, well, whatever. I don't care who you are as long as I get my ice. Looks like the ice is in good shape. So. With this, I'll be able to make the ultimate noble pursuit. Sorry, but could you please let Pokey know? Tell her that I made the best one ever, and that I've got it waiting for her. Knowing her, she'll probably come running when she hears that there's an amazing drink with her name on it.
Okay, so she... I'm not going to take one to her. I'm just going to go back to her and tell her, hey, yeah, there's Noble Pursuit in the bar back in town. You should probably go there, because it's in town. That one's spooked. Got him. All right. So, now, we're going to head back where we were to Pocky and tell her all about what's going on. We're okay with this, right? Because we have our sword. Yes, that keeps us cool. All right, good. Gonna steer clear of the Lizalfos. I'd rather not have to fight one, because if I have to, then the seal is gonna escape. I need him.
I can't take it anymore. I'm going to rot here.
Actually...
I just actually'd her.
Huh? Did you say best noble pursuit ever? I am gone.
I think she might have a drinking problem.
All right, and with that, we will take our second little ad break. And when we come back, more of this and whatever this shrine's name is. I missed the name. Actually, we can probably find out real easy. We just do this, and then oh hey, oh okay. We just come back, or if we just look at the map, the map will freaking tell us. Misae Suma, great. All right, be right back, and we'll do the Misae Suma shrine. We are at the Misae Suma shrine. We are going to activate the door to the shrine and go in.
Misae Suma's blessing.
Yep, she just wants a bunch of scritches and noogies. This kitten. Yep, and now I got her punum. And oh yes I do. Oh yes I do. All right. Hey, diamond. That's useful. I'll take that. Thank you. And also, more importantly, spirit orb. Are you going to be on camera? Do you want to be on camera? No? It's not low enough to pick her up. She comes up to like right here. So yeah, like literally just off camera when she stands up in my lap.
My little Godzilla.
That's her name. I named her Godzilla.
What are you doing?
And it's fitting, because she is a food monster. I don't think Godzilla eats, really, but this one does. She is a food monster. First time we took her to the vet, they were like, "You gotta put her on a diet," and we did, because we were apparently feeding her too much dry food, and so she was just like binging on it all day. And now we only give her a little bit of dry food in the morning, and then the rest of the day it's just portions of wet food over the course of the day, doled out over time, because if we give it to her all at once, she will eat it all at once, and that's not good. She's our little food monster. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, fine. All right, so we did that shrine, that's done. Oh, we can go to the thing. We can do the thing. The ting, and finish up our stamina. Let's do it. We can go to the thing and do the thing that we're supposed to do. Right here. This one. Right here. Pray at this thing. You have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being, so tell me what it is that you desire.
Stamina vessel.
You wish to expand your stamina wheel, yes?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Whoa, cat, watch the claws. You're digging into my instep, and that is unpleasant. Ow. And our stamina is maximized. Dope. Your being overflows with vigor. There is no need to increase your stamina wheel further.
Says you.
Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Alright, cool. So that's done. And that will complete that quest.
Savota. Oh, it's you. My husband was the first foe to ever tell me I was beautiful. I love him so, and so I need those Molduga guts, no matter what. But what can I do on my own? Here, take them. Wait, these Molduga guts? You'll give these to me? Oh, Saksa! This is all I have to thank you with, but I insist you take it. $300! This will save him.
Alright, cool. So that's done. My cat has had enough of me. What are you doing? Are you just repositioning? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're repositioning. Okay. Okay. Hi. Yes. Hello. 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 Yes, that's my microphone. Don't hit. She's nuzzling my microphone. No, it's not your microphone. Do not mark it as your microphone. It's my microphone. Alright, so. Halt! That is the treasure of the Gerudo, the Thunderhelm. You may be held in high esteem, but this does not give you the freedom to lay your hands upon the pride of our people.
Be calm yourself, Buliara. You desire this helm? I want it!
With an exclamation point.
I want it! I see, and yet despite the great debt we owe you, I cannot just give such a precious thing to you. But you are up against the enemy of Lady Urbosa. And if you truly desire it, then perhaps I can lend it to you. Yes, lend it to me! Do it! Well then, let's see how serious you are. This helm is a cultural treasure. To earn it, you must gain the trust of our people. I want you to address their concerns and bring a resolute peace to our town.
Okay, I think this triggers the other quests.
We already know that you are powerful, but you can't solve all of my people's problems with power alone.
Alright. Alright, is she upset now? She is! Okay, we can do this. This is easy. I've never been so delighted at the at the sadness of a child. Oh, sorry.
Far from out of town, Savota. I wanted to plant an orchard, so I picked up the trash, I pulled the weeds, I tilled the ground. I did all the stuff you're supposed to do to make the soil happy, but the trash. Now this trash keeps getting washed down into the water trough, and now I can't use the water there anymore. And if I can't use the water anymore, my orchard is doomed.
Okay, so we gotta go find the mystery polluter. This is easy. You just follow the rhymes. Please. I mean, isn't that just compost? Isn't that, I mean, it's natural waste. You can just compost that. Whoop, 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 whoop. And if you notice, Barta is missing down there.
What happened? How
How has Barta gone missing in such a short amount of time? What's with you? How can I enjoy my snack with you staring at me, huh? Buzz off.
Actually...
What? Garbage? A small vise having trouble? Oh, sure, you spring this on me out of nowhere and expect me to change my lifestyle. Well, no, I don't want. I do what I want. Oh, don't look at me like that. Fine, fine, I get it. But I need something from you in return. Altruism is for suckers. Just once, I'd like to eat a wild berry. You bring me a wild berry, and I can hold off on eating so many melons.
Got it.
Wild berries grow in the snowy areas of the Gerudo Highlands. It's a dangerous region, so the fruit is kind of rare and hardly ever shows up at market. Ah, now that I think of it, there's barely a point of you if you only bring me one. Let's see. Yes, I'll need at least 10.
Okay, I think I actually have that. Yeah, we're good.
I haven't been thinking about trash at all. You've been throwing it right in front of me. Who can think while in a melon trance? I just can't believe the rinds I'm tossing are such a problem. It's all organic, but yeah, that's what I said. Well, anyway, I feel bad about the little Vi, but I'm going to need at least 10 wild berries if you want me to stop.
Berry delivery.
Huh? Really? Sweetness! So that's a wild berry. It's delicious and no rind to toss. What a magical fruit. If I have these, I might just give up on other fruit entirely. But now I feel bad for the little Vi. Now that my craving's been satisfied, I realize just how horribly selfish I've been. Shame on me. I'm going to go help clean up the trash. I've really caused a lot of trouble, but now I'm going to make it right. Saxo. Alright, cool. So, she's gonna do that. Now I gotta go talk to Dahlia again. But first, while I'm here, I'm gonna talk to her. Yep, her. What? Barta didn't come back again? I'm afraid this time she went to investigate the Leviathan bones in the southwest. I tried to stop her. But obviously it didn't work because she's not here. Well, yeah. But oh, God. Claw right on my leg. All right, cat. Yes, please go. Jeez. Ooh. Ever since the warmer weather, not wearing sweatpants. Cat in the lap means claws in the leg, apparently. Yeah, sweatpants were a buffer. Ouch. But everyone knows that area is the domain of the Molduga, so who would figure she'd even go close to there? Ooh. Yes, nobody would dare, and not only that, but it's an extremely hot zone, so we wouldn't last long there in our gear. Uh-oh. Oh. My controller's reconfiguring. There it goes. There it goes. You idiots! That scatterbrain wouldn't even realize she was walking into danger. I mean, you know that, right? Why, it was just the other day she ran off and got captured by the Yiga. Oh my god. Cat, you did a number on my leg. Ow. Oh, I guess Barta will be Barta, and you all aren't going to change. But still, why does she have to go and get in trouble like this all of the time?
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go get Barta again. Give me another seal.
Alright, so we're gonna have to play this by ear. I'm guessing it's this mess here. Aha! Found it. Alright, and Barta is right over here. Excuse me. Are you a fairy? An angel? Are you here to guide my passage? Everything's going hazy. This might be the end.
Snap out of it.
Ah, if only I could have eaten a hearty durian one last time. A hearty durian. A hearty durian.
Yeah, here. I've got like 8,000 of them.
Ah, spirits of the goddess, before you take me from this world, if I could just taste fruit. Just one last bite of a hearty durian. Those smell, don't they? Durians are really smelly, aren't they? Yeah.
Here, take this.
Ah, I've returned from the brink of death thanks to you. Sakso. Huh? Is that you I spoke to before? So you are actually a Vo. I thought you were a bit muscular for a Hylian Vi. But don't worry, your secret is safe with me. I owe you my life, after all.
Twice over. Twice over.
Anyway, I'm totally exhausted. Maybe I'll just rest just a little longer, then head home.
Your boss was mad.
Huh? So they knew I snuck off? Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Yep, looks like I'd better go on ahead. See you later, Savak.
Okay, Sealy, you just wait there.
We got a shrine. We got a fairy fountain. We got Endura carrots. 4 Endura carrots, folks. That's a good time. I don't care who you are, that's a good time. Alright, so we'll take care of the fairy fountain in a second. We're gonna do this first. All right. And down we go. We have full stamina. Yes. Oh, okay, an actual shrine challenge. Okay. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Hawa Koth. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial.
The current solution. The current solution. Coming in number 5 in the charts.
I'm sorry, that's not a great case of pacing, but we need to pump it just a little. There. Not fine. Oh, I see now. I see. We have 2 blocks to deal with here. Whoop. And stay. Thank you. Alright, now the trick is going to be getting it to stay on the pillar without knocking the other block off. Or... Hey, there we go. Okay. That'll work. Alright. Oh, hello, friend. My eagle bow! No! Alright, well, they're dead. Okay. Oh, there's a third. There's a third. I can't quite get him at this angle, though. Oh, this is complicated. Okay, got it.
What was that?
Whoop. Okay. I'm assuming that means it's good. Okay, we're good. Goodbye, Falcon Bow. Oh, there's a chest. Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, ancient core. I'll take it. Let me get all the bits and bobs that these things dropped. Sweet. Did any fall in the water? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So I think the trick is we have to move this thing across here without activating these things, because if we activate them, the platforms tilt in a not fun way. Yeah, just like that. Okay, that chest almost beamed me in the head. That's not ideal. So, excuse me. Jeez. All right, so that opens that, which then allows me to walk in here. And I can grab whatever this is. Also, oh, I'm just this.
$300.
Sweet. All right, so now we gotta grab this from there and put it here for now, because we're missing a piece up here. Don't you dare roll off this platform. Oh. What kind of reaction was that? Oh, okay. Alright, so magnesis to move this over to here. And then step off. Right? Not quite. Okay. Do we have that here? That also feels wrong. Or incorrect. Maybe I have to have it here. And then we step off. And then we move it over. And then do this. And... but one drop. Okay. And then do this. And then... nope. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. There it is. That's what we want. That's what we want. Did it. And we get the gear from in here. Oh, you can actually drop down there in the water. Interesting. That's not insta-death. Oh, there's a ladder right here. Okay. I always thought it was insta-death. As it is with most of these shrines. Oh, chest. Dope. Ooh, sapphire. Boop. I like that you don't have to actually thread it. You just have to get it close. And it's like, yeah, you're trying to put the wheel on. I get it. There you go. Done. You're trying to put the cog on the thing. Got it. Got it. And we're done. And we're done with the shrine. The shrine is done. We did it. And yeah, she sure did scratch me. Luckily, it's not like pouring blood. It's just like a scratch. She broke the skin. She broke the skin for sure. But it's not like a gusher. It's just like It's just like just enough to let you know. Yay, we have one spirit orb. This is my favorite one though. This is, who is this? This is Terra or Kotera? I think it's Terra. Boy, Sweet boy, please listen to my story. Excuse me.
Sure.
It is Terra. I am the great fairy Terra. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again.
Oh, it is 10,000.
All I need is 10,000 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. Now, if you have rupees, hand them over to me quickly. In order for me to regain my power, I need 10,000 rupees.
I'll keep my rupees for now, but I'll be back. I don't have 10,000 rupees.
That is truly tragic.
Sorry. I'll be back, though.
That's not it either. Okay, electric keys. We're gonna stay away from those. Here it is. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Okay. We are golden, baby. This is it. Let me take care of these. Oh, and there's also... Okay. Okay. Just... Okay. Okay. And this. Okay. 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 This got out of hand real quick. Okay. Let's see. Let's equip this. Keep running. Nope, nope, wrong. Nope, nope, no, no. Die. Die. Oh, he's running away? What the? Gotcha. Aha. Okay. All right. Hi, what's up? Oh, it's cold now. Great. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and switch up our gear a little here. Let's just do this for now. Keep things really simple. And just light this mofo up. Oh, almost grabbed it. Oh, I can't carry anymore. Wait a minute. Gotcha. And you're dead. Didn't one of my weapons just break? Oh, that was my bow. Right. Okay. 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 Oh, what the frick? Dead. Can I please fight the Molduga now? Please? Without any other interruptions? Jesus. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's see how far we can... Wow, pretty far. Okay, I like it. The trajectory is rather... Alright, that's not gonna do it. Let's see. Oh, it did do it. Hell yeah. There. Did it light it? It did not light it. It's fine. It's fine. We have a bunch of arrows. There we go. That lit it. Wow, this bow is no joke. That is not far enough. Let's try up a bit. Okay. Okay. There. Not far enough. Okay. Up. Okay, Molduga, you're in the way. Alright. Oh! Perfect! It hit it! Sweet! And one more. Got it! Is this gonna hit the Molduga? I hope to God it hits the Molduga. That would be amazing. It just pushes him up out of the sand. Oh, it was like, is that the Molduga right in front? It was. It was very close. Oh, that's awesome. All right, we're gonna do it this way. He's not gonna hear that. Ha ha ha! Yeah, buddy, on top of the shrine, buddy. Okay, he's gonna go back under. Great. There's no way we're getting back up here. We're gonna have to go to that other pillar over there on the left. Which way is he going? Going that way?
Yep.
Here. You hear that? Okay, you heard it. Good. Boom. Explodio. And bam. And bam, 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 bam. Whoa. Whoa, that nearly got us. Up and up we go. Okay. Throw it. Whoop. You heard it. Boom. Yeah. You know what? Let's try and make some money. Let's try and make some freaking money, son. Let's do it. Let's do the money, our money making thing. Whoops. Actually, first one we want to do is right here. And as long as it's not raining, we should have an okay time at this. And what is it doing outside? Raining. Of course it is. What did I say? As long as it's not... The game's listening to me. I swear to God. I wasn't worried about the rain because we were in the desert. And I was like, hey, it hasn't rained in forever. Of course there's not going to be any rain. Yep. Making up for it now. It's especially not fun in the rain, but it is a thing you can do. I guess we're going with this. And it's no longer raining. Done. Good old internet decided to eat it as soon as I started streaming the first time. Really poor timing. But we got it back up and we're good to go, and we finished. We're streaming, obviously, and we were uninterrupted after the fact. So, at least there's that. Still, Comcast, you suck. In your D&D Beyond account, if you have one knocking around in there and you want to test it out, it's a good opportunity to do that. Or, whoa, if you're a new player that's looking to just get in some time with the game, it's also a great opportunity for that. Whoa. Did I do it? Oh, I did it. He's dead. Okay, this is done. Got it. Ooh, whoa. Lots of rubies. I'll take it. If you're looking for a non-D&D game to play with your friends and or family over voice and video chat, check out tourguidegames.com. They offer on-demand, professionally led TTRPGs for you and your friends and family. All you need is a smartphone. You don't even need pen and paper or dice. Your tour guide is more than happy to take care of any note-taking or dice rolling for you. And even then, the games themselves do not require a whole lot of that. They're very rules light, easy to learn, and a blast to play over the course of a couple hours. Games like All Out of Bubblegum, Time and Temp, Lasers and Feelings, Project Ninja Panda Taco, Guild of Orpheus, Honey Heist, Fiasco. So games like that. So if you're looking for a way to reconnect with your family over, through quarantine, or if you've moved recently and you want to reconnect for your regular game night, it's a great option for that. Or if you are an employer that's looking for a team building exercise for either in-house or remote employees, it's an excellent resource for that, and they've done that many times with great success. So again, if you are interested, please check them out over at tourguidegames.com. It's also important to note that they do not sponsor this stream. I just like trying to throw them some business if I can. So aside from that, everyone please stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, don't touch your face while you're out and about, social distance whenever possible, the mask goes over your nose and mouth at the same time. Check and see in your area if you are eligible for vaccines and boosters, and do it if you haven't already, because it is the responsible thing to do. And we will catch you next time here on this corner of the internet. And I just beat italics as we're wrapping up. And we'll leave it at that. Take care, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, what's up? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, and also hit the bell if you want to know when I post some new stuff. You can see some of my other stuff right over there on the screen.